Yo, what is up, guys? We are back at it again with the second to last, the penultimate. Is that the right word?
Yeah, penultimate. Nice job.
Yeah, this is the penultimate
Good word.
episode of the Prfffflmp season 2024. And we have me, Trevor, and your boy
Sam.
Sam, and we have the two special guest hosts. I don't know, speakers. Um,
Yes.
those vying for the championship trophy, where they're trying to figure out who's going to send Tanner their address so he can mail it to them. We have this guy, Paul,
I don't
and
know
that guy.
who.
That's okay, and that guy, that's
What's
Aaron.
up?
I don't. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah,
What
go
is it?
Tigers.
Happy to be here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what does
yeah.
it feel like to? What's it feel like to be in the championship game?
I think well, Paul and I have something in common where it's like when the night the night I drafted, it said I got a D minus. It was going to come in 12th
Mm-hmm.
and ended up being 5th,
Mm-hmm.
but that still feels like an underdog story. And then Paul is also an underdog
Mm-hmm.
with the 8th place finish.
Yeah.
With I barely slid into the playoffs at all.
He was squeaked into the playoffs. I mean, Paul needed to what would he had to beat Zach by like 112 points or something like that.
I think it was only like 50, but he needed
Was it
Zach to
50?
lose and also outscore him by 50,
That's right. But
and
he
then
ended up
he ended up
outscoring him by like
outscoring him by like
150.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it feels good to answer your question. Have you guys in years past? Were you guys in the finals? Either of you?
I was in the inaugural year.
Okay.
Yeah, Trevor was the first. Trevor was the first winner of the trophy, and then Tanner won it last year.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this year it'll be one of you guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
So one of you guys gets to be like me one day. You know, having
Dude.
tasted the sweet victory.
Yeah.
It's on record. I told Jacob when he was here filming the ChatGPT Christmas, I told him all my goal was to be Andrew. And so I've accomplished that goal.
You did it. You did it. We're so proud of you.
Feels good to
I was
succeed.
very glad that you did that. So, Aaron, you're in a really unique position. You could become the first ever director to win the Golden Dewey and the Party Room Trophy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does that come
Paul,
with a money? Does that come with a
you
money
could just win the
reward?
trophy.
It does not, but it does come with pride. You know.
I could become the first director to come in second 2 years in a row and then win the football trophy.
You could.
That's
You
true.
could. And at that point,
Honorable
we would all say that you are better at fantasy football than making films.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we want to look at how we got here?
Yeah, let's just get this thing started once I remember how to share my screen. I do it every week, but every week I don't remember what I'm doing. I think it's this one. All right, we did it.
Perfect.
So, let me move you guys up here. Okay.
All right.
So
let's look at that previous week there.
Let's start right here. Actually, I want to.
I like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. So this is kind of a breakdown of where everyone's at for the playoffs. So as we see, we started off with Paul taking down Darmus, the Eggs beating up on the Furries, the Dub Squad beating yours truly, and then the Prostates getting waxed by the Steagles. So then last week, Paul
never good to get your prostate waxed.
Exactly. Yeah, we try and keep those things unwaxed if possible. And then we had Steagles last week. Very important. Taking an L to the Numballers.
Yeah.
And then the Dub Squad taking the L to the Eggs. So we can kind of scooch on up here.
Sam, any comments on what happened with your team?
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Why
pull
don't we
it
just
up.
dive right into it?
Yeah. What are we thinking here?
Well, I mean, I don't think I say this, my team had the lowest point total of any of all the 4 teams last week.
Mhm.
I mean, they weren't horrible. I mean, I guess, getting negative points for my defense didn't really help.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson Jr. was a big disappointment. He'd been pretty solid all year, and he got 1 point.
That's a tough one.
Otherwise,
Whoever told you to draft him probably messed up.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs played well. Chase Brown played decent. Burrow played good. I mean, those were the guys that those were the guys that carried me there, and they gave their best, and I guess it just wasn't enough. So
just wasn't good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think really what it comes down to is that flex spot and the defenses, because we look at those flex spots there. Your boy,
yeah, I mean that's
T. Higgins.
T. Higgins, man,
game.
you guys doubted him.
But you could say that.
Yeah.
My quarterback didn't do a whole lot though, did he?
No, that gave me a little bit of hope when Josh Allen didn't have a great game, but
yeah.
But I mean, immediately, like as soon as the Bengals Browns game started, Jerome Ford busted up for like a 66-yard run.
Yeah,
and I was just like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Oh yeah, 21. Wow.
Yeah, but it was pretty close. I mean, I
just
was
like Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, I was in the league going into that Monday night game, and then Ferguson and Dallas. I mean, I needed like a combined 3 points from them. It just didn't happen. So
yeah,
tough. That's a tough one.
So
now,
I think
you did leave a couple points there on the bench with Kareem Hunt here.
Yeah, no, I mean if I had started
Kareem
Hunt,
a real reason. Yeah, go ahead.
If I had started Kareem Hunt, I would have won.
Yeah,
I think.
Man.
Yeah, that's correct. You would have.
I guess ever since Pacheco came back, I just haven't really felt the need to start Kareem Hunt. But
to be fair,
I
if Paul starts Brian Thomas Jr. one of these weeks,
maybe
over Malik Neighbors, that's another 13 points.
Yeah.
So
maybe this will be the week, the championship week.
That's right.
But if you're, Paul,
maybe
I feel like
Paul put him in this week.
Who's to say? Well, maybe we'll get to that.
Yeah. But I feel like if you're Paul, you got to just go with who brought you there, right?
That's right.
Like when Tom Brady got hurt,
yeah, like the Dallas defense. Like I'm loyal to those guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Love the Dallas defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're so good. But yeah, the Higgins and Chase combo has been working well for Paul.
It has been. It's been a rather productive offense.
Yeah. All right, Aaron, tell us about
good game, Sam.
Yeah, good game. I'm glad to lose to a worthy opponent like the Numballers. So, Aaron, tell us a little bit about your matchup here with Matt.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should start Goff or Anthony Richardson, but I had, as I was talking before this, I had amazing seats on the field. And to be honest, I thought I was going to get destroyed by Matt. And so I said, if I'm going to go down, I want an hour and a half left of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started Anthony Richardson, and turns out, and then Josh Downs. I had a good feeling about Josh Downs. And turns out I was correct.
Well,
wow.
I mean,
it didn't matter.
I mean, you were incorrect, but it didn't come up.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I was incorrect. I was incorrect in the best way, though.
Right. You because you definitely could have started Deebo Samuel and Jared Goff, and that would have been more points than Downs and Richardson. But you had fun, and realistically, you took the same approach Paul did, right? Those are the guys. Those are your ride and die. Anthony Richardson's your boy out there, so you kind of want to put it on him to get you there, and he got the job done.
Yes, sir.
I respect that.
And I was scared to start Deebo, and of course he had a monster game. He's been super not trustworthy.
Yeah,
right.
That was his first good game all year.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deebo and Goff.
You got a Deebo on your team?
Yeah, Debo.
Dude, Deebo's back.
D-E-B-O.
Debo's back.
Old Debo.
Nice.
Yeah.
All season I've been trying to figure out my running back situation because I have Pacheco and Dobbins, and so it's always
Najee Harris and Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
I know. It's been tough to figure out, and I didn't start Najee or this past week because I just don't trust him.
Yeah, that's tough. That Dobbins trade, well, I guess you could say it worked out for you because, I mean, you made it to the championship, and here I am in the third place game.
Yeah. Now let's look here at some points left on the board here for Matt. Jameson Williams putting up a 23 bomb. That's a little tough to swallow.
Yeah, just look at the rest of that team. I mean, Jaden Daniels, massive game against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Achane and Tyreek Hill, great games. Everybody else, single digits all the way
couldn't
through.
Get it done. Yeah, couldn't get it done.
So
the Arizona
the story,
defense.
Yeah, that didn't help. The story that I'm seeing here, and what I think the theme is with our two victors here, is loyalty. So you see Paul sticking with his guys. I mean, it's not his team, but he's stuck with them all season long. Right. He's in the championship game. Aaron decides to start his two Indianapolis Colts, Josh Downs, Anthony Richardson, even when he has probably better options, championship game. Matt, a Lions fan, puts Jameson Williams on the bench, and he loses.
Yeah. I think he's got no one to blame but himself.
Loyalty is proving to be the main factor here.
Yeah. Good. I'd agree with that.
Good words. Yeah.
Now we're gonna real quick just look at these other ones because these don't matter. This is a consolation bracket. In the consolation bracket,
I'm probably gonna have to hop back to, speaking of loyalty, get back to my trivia team here soon. Do you guys have any?
Hold on, let me do this then.
Any final questions before I jump
off?
Let's
look at the championship matchup real quick then. Do you want to give like a speech to your team, or do you want to say anything?
Anything you want to say about this matchup? Any smack talk you want to say to Aaron? Anything at all?
I think I'm a favorite.
You are currently favored.
That is good smack talk.
So there you go. Take that, Aaron.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. That's some pretty good smack talk in there.
Do you want to say anything to your team, Paul, before the big week?
Probably just do it for Higgins.
Yeah, that's fair.
For T.
For Higgins.
You know,
not Darmus, Higgins.
Yeah, he's got it this far. Yeah, keep it up, keep rolling, do it for Higgins.
Nice.
Love to see it.
All right, Paul. Well, we know you gotta
Paul.
go. You got to go get prepared for the championship. So,
yeah, a lot of coaching to do.
Yeah,
yeah, certainly.
All right. Thanks.
Well, have a good one, Paul.
All right, see you, Aaron. Good luck, opponent.
Thank you. Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
There you go.
That is true.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah. All right, Aaron. Now that Paul's gone, tell us what you
kind of
really
smack
think
talk
of
you
this
got.
team.
Well, I think any given Sunday, right? It's like
That's right.
Or Saturday this week. We'll see what happens. I mean,
there's a reason we play the games.
It's the reason we play the game. I mean, Goff has put up 40 points before. Bowers has put up close to 30 points. We don't know.
Goff put up a 50 bomb, didn't he? I guess it was 41 in this league. Yeah.
We don't know. So, we'll play it out and see what happens.
Now, can you tell me about Amir Abdullah? This is kind of the standout here on your roster.
It's we might be going down a little bit here with the ship here. So what happened was this. I didn't start Najee Harris, and the reason I didn't start Najee Harris is because he's splitting snaps 50-50 with Jaylen Warren.
Right.
And you don't really he hasn't really been producing for me. I mean, last week he got me 4 points. And so I kind of knew I got to do something. You don't really want to start someone who is going to only receive the ball 50% of the time.
Sure.
Not to mention that they were going up against the Chiefs, who are pretty good at stopping the run. So
isn't
I thought that
Amir Abdullah in a running back by committee scenario as well?
I don't know who the running back is. I think he might be the lead back in Vegas.
Maybe so. Okay, fair enough.
I think they're just really bad.
So I didn't start Najee. I was gonna start Gus Edwards instead, but then he's out. Really, my whole, like I said earlier, my whole like running back situation the whole season just kind of got destroyed with Pacheco, with Dobbins.
What is that note on J.K. Dobbins? Because it says that he's projected 12 points. Is he going to play this week?
He is supposed to play, yeah.
Yeah, they activated him. Yeah.
Whoa. So you could and who are they playing? New England?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It is, right. Yeah.
So this, it's something to consider. I mean, he'll probably have a limited snap count, but
yeah.
That's enticing.
What about this one here? Can you explain to me why Justin Jefferson is on the bench and not playing?
I'll fix it.
Okay. You'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can we look at who he currently has starting right now? Because we just pointed this out in his last matchup. So last week he started Anthony Richardson, Deebo Samuel, Josh Downs. This week none of them are in his lineup.
That's correct.
I'm curious, after we're talking about the loyalty getting you here, are you considering making any more changes to your lineup this week?
Yeah, I'll switch. I'm gonna switch Deebo out for Jefferson. Deebo might be my flex. I don't know. Anthony Richardson. I don't know if Anthony Richardson is gonna play this week.
He didn't maybe put Jefferson in for Jalen McDonald's. Jalen McDonald's, McMillan. He's been playing pretty good lately.
Yeah, he's on a bit of a hot streak here.
Yeah, that would be a pretty risky move leaving Justin Jefferson. But hey, if you did that and you won, that'd be pretty awesome.
Was he your first overall pick? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a bold strategy to not play your first overall pick in the finals.
Yeah.
You said that he might not. Oh, he's questionable. Yeah, maybe you could pick up Joe Flacco and start Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco in the finals.
Yeah,
my running back situation just didn't. So I didn't play Najee, and then I was gonna play Gus Edwards on Saturday, but he's out, and so it's like I just had to pick up some guy off the waivers.
Hey, Amir Abdullah, he had 2 games that were decent, didn't he? He had a 12-pointer there and a 15-pointer, and actually his last 2 were like reasonable points.
Yeah. Yeah. To my credit, Najee, I mean, he hasn't really been doing it for me.
No, he hasn't. Also that offense has really been on a downward slide as of late. Look at these last 3. Not a great look for Najee Harris.
So, Aaron, with the potential to win, is there any player currently available that you would like to pick up to make sure that they get a ring if you were to win?
In the whole league.
Maybe put Joe Flacco on the roster to get him a win, get him a ring, or
even Teddy Bridgewater.
I like Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, or maybe like Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's probably still available.
We're gonna get
or Jameis Winston.
Yeah. You can't get Jameis Winston. He's all me.
You still have him? You haven't dropped him yet?
Yeah, who am I going to drop him for?
I think Tom Brady. Oh no, he's not on there. Okay, interesting.
What about?
I saw something the other day that said Tom Brady was owned in like 2.2% of leagues.
What about Luke McCaffrey? Look at Luke McCaffrey. What would you have said if prior to this season I said the best McCaffrey playing in football this year was Luke?
I would have believed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Luke McCaffrey.
Did you want to look at the
Yeah, we'll look at the other ones.
the losers bracket.
Losers. Oh, that's my team. Well, speaking of losers, right?
Speaking of losers, yeah.
Yeah, my team stinks.
Go back a week.
Yeah, so this was me and the furries in an epic duel. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say here. My team played okay. They definitely could have played better. I don't think there was a lot that I could have done.
I don't really see much of a path of victory for you.
No, just mainly like if my players were better, that would have helped.
Yeah, that would have helped a lot throughout the whole year, probably.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah.
Did you leave a 24th spot on the bench?
What?
No, never mind. I was looking at Tyron Tracy. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot you could have done.
Yeah, I mean it's 14, but that's not going to really get me anywhere.
Yeah. Then Andrew left Keenan Allen on his bench, which would have given him more points. So.
Yeah, I mean, like theoretically, right? I could have started Tucker Kraft and gotten 2.5 more points, and Tyrone Tracy that would have gotten me another 10 points,
7.
and that would have gotten me over. But once you start playing that game, Andrew could have started Keenan Allen, so
yeah,
I just kind of lost.
What's with Andrew's players scoring 0 points?
Well, he's on injured reserve. I think Andrew just didn't.
Gotcha.
He just didn't play him.
Yeah, I think Andrew just quit. Like once he was out of the playoffs, I think he probably just quit paying attention.
That's fair.
He's a sore loser.
He's probably has other leagues he actually still cares about.
Probably.
So yeah, that was a tough one for the home team. Well, let's take a look at the prostates over here with Darmus.
What a fall from grace for Do It for Darmus.
I have a question. At the end of the season, does it like do final standings?
Yes.
I don't know.
Based off this?
Okay.
Because like what is Levi fallen to?
So he will play. Who's he playing this week? Because I think he'll be playing you, Trevor, for 8th place.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So the loser of that game finishes in 8th place.
Yes, that's correct.
And then the bottom 4 that didn't make the playoffs, they just finish in that order that they finished in.
Yeah.
Man, it's been so unfortunate for Levi. It's been very unfortunate for him.
To be fair, I do think he also maybe didn't check his roster because Alvin Kamara didn't play.
True.
I think he might have been in the same ballpark as Andrew. Once he lost his boy, he couldn't recover because he definitely could have just slotted Jonathan Taylor here and then played.
It didn't really help him
Jaden Reed.
It didn't really help him that Jalen Hurts went out with a concussion too.
Yeah, but I mean, he only lost by 6 points.
Yeah.
If he plays Jonathan Taylor instead of Kamara, and then he starts Jaden Reed, there it is. Realistically, Jaden Reed or Njoku, both would have got him there. So.
Mm-hmm. I just hate that for Levi because you like to see the guys that don't really know much have success.
Yeah.
Not just know much about football, but just Levi just doesn't know a whole lot about anything, right?
No,
so
that's
to
correct.
See him, to see him do so well at fantasy was really fun.
Real underdog story there.
Yeah, the wheels just fell off.
Yeah. And then we can take a look at the prostates. Finishing strong, right? I mean,
yeah.
Jacoby Myers didn't.
Strong finish from your prostate.
Yeah, you got to keep your prostate strong. Now, did he start the best quarterback? And I think the answer is yes.
I think he did. Yeah. Well,
he did.
Good job, Cody.
Everyone's favorite weekly minigame. Did Cody start the right quarterback? Mm-hmm.
How many points was Cody the highest scorer last week? What, he had 127? Go back to week 16.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Cody and Levi were the 2 highest scorers last week, but they were both in the loser bracket.
Against each other. Yeah, I would have lost to everybody last week. I would have lost to every single team that played in the playoffs last week.
It's crazy how that happens.
Tough.
Yeah,
tough.
I hate to see it.
You really do. You truly, truly do. I mean, do you guys want to go over the matchups here? These other consolation bracket matchups?
I don't know. I mean, we can. So what? You guys are playing for you and Levi are playing for 7th and 8th.
That's correct. I'm currently whipping his butt.
Yeah. Let's see. Andrew and Cody are playing for 4th and 5th.
Yep.
Believe. I guess that's how it works. It must be how it works, yeah. And then me and Matt are playing for 3rd and 4th. Or no, I guess Andrew and Cody are playing for 5th and 6th.
Actually, I can probably go over here and it tells me you're playing for 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
so at least I hope I can at least get some trophy for my Yahoo profile. But if not,
that Yahoo profile. That's pretty important.
Yeah. But I am really excited about the Aaron and Paul matchup. Because it sounds like Aaron Paul, like the actor from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
And then two underdogs.
Yeah. 2 underdogs.
Yeah, I mean, I think your team didn't get off to a real hot start here, Aaron. But I think
I fixed it, by the way.
Oh, did you already?
Nice.
Justin Jefferson's in there
yep.
now.
There he goes. What's the projected? What is it projected to be now?
All right, projected at 84, but it's tough, better than it was.
It's tough. I thought Zay would be able to get me 10, and I thought my kicker would be able to get me 7 or 8.
Yeah, no, that's a rough way to start the week. So you're definitely already got to climb out of a hole.
Yeah.
That's why I'm taking some risks.
Theoretically,
I'm going to take some risks this week.
You could also switch Abdullah and J.K. Dobbins.
I could.
And that gets you theoretically another 5 points or so.
So you do have something maybe going in your favor. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are playing against one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the league. And I think it's supposed to rain in Cincinnati tomorrow during the game. So maybe not a whole lot of passing going on there.
I see.
But on the other hand, Josh Allen is going to have a redemption game. So we will see.
Yeah, they are playing the Jets.
Yeah, and he probably wants to go.
Jared Goff's only projected 14 points.
I think it's why they do that. I think it's outside in San Francisco.
Yeah, but San Francisco's been really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a real answer, but that's my only speculation.
I think you can give Goff another 10 points. I think he'll at least score 24.
That's reasonable.
We'll see what happens. I hope for the sake of entertainment, it is sort of close.
Man, they were really sleeping on our boy Goff. Look at some of these projections. I mean, he was projected at like 16, 15, 16, 14, and he's throwing up 40 bombs, 20, 35.
It's absolutely wild. He threw up 40. I didn't start him in the semifinals, and I still made it.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Nobody beats Goff.
Nobody beats Goff. That's right.
What do we have as far as the player schedule? So do we have any Monday night games? So you got Deebo Samuel on Monday night.
Well, yeah, it's Deebo and Goff are playing. Yeah.
Wow.
So you kind of want that to be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, we really could be going into that Monday night needing some big points from Goff, but it could be a nail-biter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could also be way up, and you could just bench them both just for funsies.